What is the real team problem that you're trying to solve? Like, what's the root problem? When you think about your team, the problems that you're having with them where they don't do the right thing, or you have to continually tell them what to do, same problems over and over, and you're like, man, what is going on here? You see, this is worth spending some time on because it holds a number of problems that are interrelated, that are connected together. And if you can solve those problems, suddenly you get this massive advantage that your business works without you. Or in fact, you have the option for your business to work without you. You can go on holidays. You can go to Italy for 6 months and your business will continue to grow. Your business will continue to provide you with profits, all while enabling you the freedom of the courage, from the courage that you had to actually get going in this enterprise in the first place. No easy task beginning a business, and then it gets bigger and more difficult as you add more team. But at some point, you're like, man, this just isn't working. So what is this real problem that you're trying to solve with team? And it came up today when I was talking to someone, and they said, you know what? We have all of these documented processes, but no one uses them. And you know, the problem with them now is that they are out of date. So a lot of effort went in. At some point, effort went into creating these documented processes, but then no one used them. And so they went out of date. And what you have is a past tense version of what was going on in the business at that time. Now, if your business is anything other than perhaps a multinational fast food chain, you are dealing with fast rates of change. Things keep changing over and over. Technology, particularly software updates, improvements, change after change after change, some big, some small. But what happens over time if your team are not using the processes and they're not updating them, then they will stop using them. And this leaves you back with the original problem of having to tell everyone what to do. This sucks. This is no fun. This is poor productivity, and this is extremely error prone, leaving you vulnerable to massive problems. You know, while systems might give you a 2 to 3 times productivity increase, what they really do is prevent massive catastrophes, like just disasters that take, I don't know, 20 hours, 50 hours, 100 hours, 400 hours, large amounts of money, bankruptcy, the destruction of your entire enterprise because you were like, you know what, systems are too hard. Processes are too hard. I'm not going to try and solve the problem that I'm actually facing. But when you get that, when you begin to see that, hey, these two problems of team are interrelated, how you document your processes and how your team use them means that suddenly you've got a team that's following some instructions, following some kind of guidance. So instead of having to over and over solve the same problem, they are actually just leveraging the work they've already done. One of the coolest things that you can do is look at your past work. There will be parts of your business that are getting done well. And what you can do is say, you know what? What about if this was a template? What about if we looked at this part that's working well and we made a template out of that? And when that work comes up next, instead of trying to do it from memory or do it from scratch or problem solve your way through to work out what's going on, you actually just duplicated the template. And suddenly what you have is the ability to more quickly complete the work more accurately so that you can reduce errors, so that you can get more done, so that you need less team, that your payroll goes down. Like, these are all the benefits of systemization. You know this. This is not new information. It's been around since at least 1986 with eMyth. But when you get your mind around this central problem that you must have your team use the documentation and be willing to update it, that they take responsibility for keeping it up to date, now you will have potentially the most valuable part of your business. an up-to-date set of documented procedures that your team uses. That is the target. That is the problem that you've got, that you do not have documented procedures and that your team do not use them. Solve those, and suddenly your capacity to do a lot more with a lot less goes way up. If you need some help with that, how to structure these things, how to get them to work for your business, head over to systemio.dev. Thanks for tuning in today. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode as we continue this powerful journey into power of systems to create results. See you then.